Welcome to the McFarland United Church of Christ training on using the Church Ministry System, or better known as ICON. My name is Ann Gerke, and I'll be guiding you through the system. Today, my goal is to help you understand how to effectively use ICON to manage your profile within the church directory. Let's begin by looking at a quick agenda of what we'll be covering today. We will start off by giving a brief overview of what a church ministry system is and the importance. We'll then move into getting started. So how do you log into ICON and an overview of the homepage. We'll then look at how do you update your contact information, review your contributions and financial information, review the church directory, and then wrap it up with looking at possible next steps. Let's get started with a brief overview of what a church ministry system is and the importance. A CMS helps churches streamline the administrative tasks, manage member information, and enhance communications. McFarland UCC uses ICON to manage all of these things, as well as the church directory. When you get started using ICON, you will receive an email with a link from McFarland UCC, where you can create a password so that you can access ICON. The wording of the email may look slightly different than what you see here. This is just simply an example of what that email may look like. When you receive the email, you will see the church phone number, which you will need when you create an account, your username, and a link to set your password. Keep in mind that the link in the email is only good for 48 hours. If you need another link, click Forgot Your Password and another link will be sent to you. I would recommend that you jot down the telephone number and username, as you will need this information later. Next, you would just simply click on the link in the email. Once you click on the link, you will be redirected to the ICON's login page, which you can see here. You will see McFarland UCC's name and logo displayed. Next, you would fill in the username, which was included in the email that you received. Then, fill in your password, which you created earlier. Once you've entered this information, you would click the login button or simply hit the enter key on your keyboard. If you're not able to log in, double check to make sure you've entered the correct phone number and username from your email and the correct password. I'm going to go ahead and log into ICON so that you can see how this works in real time. I'm going to go ahead and enter in my username and my password. And then I'm going to click the login button or hit my enter key on my keyboard. Once you've logged into ICON, you will be directed to the home page with your information and possibly a photo if you previously provided one to McFarland UCC. Before we get moving ahead, let's take a look at the home page so that you can become familiar with what you're seeing. Along the top of the page, you will see several tabs, such as Donations, Church Directory, Settings, and Log Off. We'll take a look at these tabs here in just a moment. Below that, you will also see McFarland UCC's information. You'll see their address, the telephone number, and then a contact email address. Below that, you will see two tabs, one of them being family information and one being the individual information. The family information tab displays your family's information, such as what you see here. You can see my husband and I. You can also see our information, including our address and our email address. The individual information tab displays your information. You can see here it displays my information, including my date of birth, the day that we were married, my cell phone number, and my email address. You will also see a listing of possible talents. You may not see all of this information if you have not previously provided it to McFarland UCC. If I scroll down on the bottom of the page, you will also see my husband's information. If at any time you need to make a change to the information that you see, you can simply click the Edit button displaying on the screen, which you can see here is displayed next to my name. I'm just going to go ahead and click Edit. I can scroll through the information on my screen, and if I notice that some pieces of information is missing, such as my home phone number, I could enter in my home phone number, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and click Save. If I don't want to include information in the overall church directory, I can just simply click on Exclude from Directory here on the right-hand side of my page. This will leave this information in icon, but it will not pull the information into the overall church directory. When you have finished updating all of the information, you would scroll to the bottom of the page and click the Save button. I'm actually going to go ahead and just click Cancel because I didn't actually make any changes to my profile. You can do the same thing from the Family Information tab as well. If I wanted to update any information on my family profile, I would just simply click the Edit button, make the appropriate changes, and click Save. Next, let's go back to the top of the page and review the other tabs that you see, such as Donations. McFarland UCC records donations and generates contribution statements through Icon. You have the ability to look at what you contributed this year and in years past. Now, I'm not actually going to click on Donations tab because we are looking at the live system. But what I will do is I will go back into my PowerPoint and I will show you a screenshot of what that Donations tab would look like. From the Donations tab, you're able to see all of the donations that you've contributed to the McFarland UCC. And in the grayed out section on the right-hand side of the screen, you would also be able to see the type of donation and the amount. Now, right now, you can see that I am looking at the full year of donations. If I wanted to narrow that and only look at the first 6 months of the year, I would just simply change that date range and click Show. And if I wanted to print that, I would just simply click the Print icon. Next, let's take a look at the Church Directory tab. Once you click on the Directory tab, you will see the full directory in alphabetical order. If you want to search for someone, you would then just click on the letter of their last name or enter in their last name in the search field. So for example, if I wanted to find my daughter's information, I would just simply click on the letter G for Gerke, scroll down until I find her information, and then I would be able to see her information that's listed here. Or what I can do to streamline that a little bit, I can just simply enter Gerke into the search field and then scroll down until I see Jesse's name. Another example is if you wanted to see Pastor Brian's information, you would just simply click on the letter S for his last name or enter Sergio in the search field, and now you can see his information along with his email address and his cell phone number. Now, if you ever want to make a change to your password, you would do that from the Settings tab. You would first enter in your current password and then create a new password and click Update. Finally, when you are finished using the church directory, you would click the Log Off button in the upper right-hand corner of the page. The next time that you want to log in again, you would just simply enter your username and your password and click Login or hit your Enter on your keyboard. And now you've logged back into Icon. As far as next steps, I would recommend that you first look for the email from McFarland UCC. Next, you would click on the link in the email, and then you create your password to log into Icon. Once you've logged in the icon, I would recommend that you review all of your information and edit any information that needs to be updated. This will ensure that everything is correct in the icon system. If you have any questions on anything we've covered today or anything related to icon in general, contact Colleen Kradiger or Ginger Hummer, and their email addresses are listed here for you. Thank you for completing this quick training on how to access icon and manage your information within the McFarland UCC's new church directory. Have a great day.